hospitals in the market that requires for the VoIP solutions. And we then see the hospital VoIP system requirements. And the second part would be the solutions. NURAC provides solutions for different sizes hospitals. Like we can do the small lab and clinics that is less than 50 users, and large public and private hospital that has like massive like 500 or 1,000 employees. And also we have a special case for the mobile cabin hospitals for the COVID-19 treatment, which is normally for the temporary and emergency use for the patients. And the last part would be the case studies. We have done the Spanish clinics and hospitals in Africa with our partners' help. And also we will see a large public hospital in Shanghai. The final part would be the Q&A, which we have invited Romeo and the tech team here. You can feel free to ask any solution or product relation questions to them. Thank you. So let's get started. Oh, so the solution background, we can see there are many different kinds of hospitals. They can be divided by the ownership or by the size. And we can see our standards is by the size because the VoIP solutions is really matter to the numbers of their users, which is the extensions. We can see the small hospital or community clinics like normally have like less than 50 users, and medium hospitals like we have to a size to 50 to like 500, and large hospitals has more than 500 users. And by the ownership, which would affect their budget on the VoIP system, we have these private hospitals and public hospitals. Normally, the public hospitals offer access to the latest technologies and equipment because they are willing to pay for the high-end communication equipment such as the expensive video IP phones. And for the public hospitals, that they are operate by the grants and other public funds, so they have a little bit greater restrictions on their IP system budget. And we can see the requirements. What do the hospital customers want for their VoIP systems? So for the first is mostly important, efficient, and stable VoIP systems to ensure there are medical collaborations between their staff and for their patients. We have summarized 6 features. First one is the 24/7 multi-level RVRs for keeping the service to the patients. And the next is the free internal VoIP phone calls for their staff. The third is easy to deploy and migrate. This is majorly for the IT department. And fourth is the multi-features. When it comes to require for the call recordings and video conference between the doctors, you can utilize the VoIP systems. And for the large hospitals, they normally have high volume of daily internal and external phone calls. They need to count on the reliabilities of their VoIP system. The NURAC IP-PBX has this dual power supply and dual network supplies for the disaster recovery abilities. And the final one is easy to maintain and manage. NURAC provide our customers with this cloud platform that they can have remote access to their IP-PBX, which means they can use this platform to remotely manage and update their firmware versions. Okay, this is the first part. We do a segmentation for our customers in the hospital market. And the next is we can see the solutions we provide for these customers. The first would be the small lab and clinic. We can see a simple topology here. As we all know, there are different departments in this clinic, like doctor office, the nurse station, patient room, and administrations, which also can use for the receptions. And we understand that in Africa and in many Europe or East Asia, that they use this cloud PBX. We take at-risk PBX as examples. And we can deploy the MX series VoIP gateways to connect to their original analog phones or any other SIP support standard SIP protocols terminals, and click the MX gateways to the at-risk PBX. We support at-risk Cisco and other third-party IP-PBX. So this solution is quite simple and easy. The next one would be the large public or private hospitals. The major difference for the public and private hospital would be they are the terminals, like they want to choose the high-end or the entry-level IP phones or analog phones. Our solution would be also in the server rooms. We can see we have this OM1000 IP-PBX that has this hot automated standby features and use the MX series VoIP gateways, connect to the wards and doctor office analog phones. And also users can choose to use Newlink as their mobile extensions, for the nurse who is normally out of their stations. And so basically this is a general solution for the large hospitals. Users can choose different sizes of IP-PBX and MX series gateways, and different Neuroc also provide different levels of IP phones, like entry levels and high-end IP phones with video conference call functions. So we can see the next one. Final one is mobile cabin hospitals for COVID-19. Because since the pandemic has break in the 2020s, many countries have built these temporary hospitals that to treat their patients for emergency use and for the temporary use. So these solutions, the biggest features is the quick deployment, the plug and play. We can provide rapid delivery to our customers, like 2 or 3 days to complete all the system deployment, because it is for the temporary use. The government cannot provide us a whole month, a whole week to deploy these solutions. Also, we can have this quick expansion and remote operation and maintenance. Expansion of all the equipment without additional configurations, because we support the unified management system. Also, we call the UMS, remote operation and maintenance softwares. The IT department of the hospital can have the remote configurations to reduce the risk of contact for the mobile cabin hospitals. And also we have specially professional tech support team for this kind of construction hospitals. Okay, so we're going to go to take a little break and have Bella has provide us 2 questions that we can with the. Oh, I'm sorry. They're still a big part of our products for the hospitals, because in case you haven't had the Neuroc product brochures, I'm going to give you a brief introduction of the product. The first is softwares for the hospitals, like the recording management and the soft consoles like Nihao, and the management system, UMS, and different sizes, IP-PBX, and terminals, IP phones, and gateways. So this is the product series. And the next is we do a simple comparison to the E-Star IP-PBX. Most of our customers are familiar with the E-Star because they are very famous in the global market. And for the same size IP-PBX, Neuroc have this advantage that we have a relatively high concurrent cost when it comes to the same users size of IP-PBX. And this is the 4 reasons when you want to choose Neuroc in a hospital solutions. We can not only meet the similar requirement for the project, but we also have this completely product line that from the very small size IP-PBX for 20 users to the large PBX like OM 8000 that can support 8,000 extensions. Also, all our equipment can be unified, configured, and management by our UMS system. And we have this high capacity and high concurrencies for similar IP-PBX for the similar sizes. And we can have these recording models and software console models based on our users' requirements. These are all purchased based on their needs, not is in the devices itself. Also, we have this featured software new link. Our old customers would be familiar with the way it can use as a software extensions. A new link can completely replace Wei on the software extension function, and we can build the hospital to have mobile extensions for their staffs, for like the administrations and nurses. Okay, now we come to the price giving part. Bella, could you please jump in?
Yes. Yes, I'm very glad to do this. Can you see me? You can see?
We can see this page actually.
I open the video because I need to show the price for the customers. Let me show. Hold on.
Oh, okay. I'll stop sharing for a moment.
Yeah. 你看得到我吗?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, so now is the small QA part for our presentation. So we prepare two small clips. This is our mini IP-PBX. So the OM20G, it can support 30 users and the max 20 concurrence cores. Okay, it also can work with new link. So this is our small brief today. We prepared the questions. Can you share your screen, Joanna? The first question.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, we are back to the price giving quiz.
Yeah. So our question is very easy. Do you think that what are the key features that hospital telephone solution the users cares? You just need to list 3 items that you think what's the key features. So it's very open questions. You just share your ideas. That is okay. Okay, so let me check if anyone can share with us. So we haven't fixed the answers, just share the ideas that you think what's the key features in this field. If you think you have the answer, you can just turn the audio and share with us.
Also, if you are too shy, you can input your opinions into this chat box in the text. It's okay.
I think calling system in hospital telephone solution.
Oh, I see from chat box. The unified management and easy of deployment reliability. Oh, this is very awesome.
No, let's say the woman first, okay? Okay. Miss Dila, right? You just answer me, right? Can you say again?
Yes, I was saying that calling system.
Yeah.
That we are the key features that hospital telephone solutions needs or looking for. Do you know what the meaning of calling system? I mean,
a calling system.
When the guest is when the guest trying to call a nurse or anyone to help him.
You mean some urgent calls or some very easy calls when they need a call, or some such as the urgent button the patient just press. I also think that. Yeah, I agree with you. So that is also, I think it's very important features for the hospital. So more ideas besides this. So could you tell me which company you come from?
From Milestones. From Milestones.
Oh, yeah, Milestone. Okay, very glad. Yeah, it's the Milestone first time to join our webinar, I think.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome very much. Okay, thanks very much for your answers with us. Okay, so for the price, I will contact with you after the webinar. Okay, congratulations. Okay, so we have a second question. So the price is the same, also 1 piece OM20G. So you can, so Joanna, next page, please.
Yes, we are at the next page. We can compare.
This is also a very easy question. We just show in the PowerPoint. So do you think compare the similar solution from other brands? Do you think what's the main advantages of the Neuroc solution? We have, I think, 5 items, but for here, you just need the 3 items. It's okay. So anyone remember? Just Joanna introduced. Anyone remember?
I'm sorry.
Okay, maybe Joanna, you can do some tips. High concurrent calls. Yeah.
I saw someone in the text like high concurrent calls, more extension. I will give you some hint. Okay, let's go back to the Y Neuroc.
It's fine. Okay. Okay, just stop it. Okay. So, Mr. Aaron, can you open the audio and?
Hello. Hello. Do you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you.
You have. I just wrote high concurrent calls.
Yeah.
Your PBX supports more concurrent calls compared to similar solutions from other companies. And now that the screen is already in front of me, I can tell you that one of the benefits of Neuroc is that you have a total solution, including UMS.
Yes, UMS.
And you have better call recording features, probably compared to others.
I think yes. That's it. Maybe Joanna, you can back to that page. Yeah, so that we can see the whole question answers. Yeah. I think your answer is right. Yeah. Could I know which company you come from?
I'm calling from Computer City Technologies Limited from Bangladesh.
From
Bangladesh. We are not your customer yet. You just invited me on Skype. So we were exploring new IP phone solutions for us. So that's how we got connected, and you were invited us.
Okay. Yeah. It's very glad to know you join us today. Yes, welcome.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, I believe we have the cooperation chance in the future. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, thanks for your time. So we just 2 questions for this part. So Joanna will introduce more the real keys that our customer already installed in the overseas markets. So maybe give you some more ideas to expand your business in this field. So Joanna, you can go ahead, please.
Okay, thank you, Bella. Now we go back to the case study part. Like we can see, we have the done many projects with our partners' help in different countries, like this small Spanish clinic and small hospital in Africa. And for the domestic market, Neuroc has this leading market positions. And we do a lot of large public hospitals in the Shanghai and many major cities in China. So we have these 3 case studies I'm going to share with you. So let's start. The first one is the small Spanish clinic. I'm going to do a quick customer background introduction. So this Dr. Barbara, it's actually a lab. It is founded in the 1980s, and they have they specialize in the genetic studies, and they have like 5 users in this clinic, and you can go online and check their profiles. And what they want the solutions from New Rock is that they have used the at-risk PBX in their office, and they deployed the MX 8G gateways to connect with their original analog DCT phones, and the upload is to the at-risk PBX. All the configurations is quite interesting. It is done by our remotely tech support teams. So we are our UMS and cloud platform to done these remote configurations. We don't have to go to the site for the installations, and we can see the topology for this program. And this is they have meeting rooms there for the Wi-Fi phones, and offices for the analog phones, and they are have different labs. They have these analog phones connect to the real IP gateways, and they connect to the IP-PBX or the at-risk PBX. In this case, is the at-risk PBX and connect to the PSTNs. So this can greatly saving for our customers. They can greatly saving the phone call cost for 50% teams, because it's all the real IP calls. And this program is very easy to install and deployment. Like I said, it's remotely installed by our tech support teams, and we can realize remote configurations and management for our partners. After training, they can know how to use our cloud platform to have remote access to these devices. So this is a very quick case. And next one, we're going to talk about the smart hospitals in Africa. So for the hospitals, it has very high, stable, and efficient phone systems requirement. They are very important to the hospital's daily operations, the doctors, patients, medical assistants. And the hospital try to use real IP systems. They can enjoy the cost saving on the phone bills, and also have this flexibility and mobility and easy deployment compared to the traditional PBX. So we can see the solutions here. Topology is we have deployed OM50G IP-PBX in their server areas, and we have different terminals for the different part. Like the hotel IP phones have entry level IP phone, and administration like the hotel operations, they still using the analog phones connect to the HX4G real IP gateway. Also, the doctors have this IP phones and VoIP extensions at that time, because Newlink is not yet released to the market at that time. And we can see the nurses can have their VoIP mobile extensions. So the solution can provide our customers in this customized RVR for the hospitals and 24-hour auto attendant. This can save time for the patient reception, because with the customer's RVR, the patients can quickly find the department they want to find. This can reduce the wait times. Also, this can save cost on their phone bills with the real IP solution. The VoIP extensions now is Newlink can provide mobility for the doctors and medical cares like nurses. And we can see, because this solution is also can be managed and remotely accessed by our cloud platforms. So the hospital IT staff is very easy to manage and maintain them. If the hospital also actually they use this call recording software we called RMS, recording management system, developed by New Rock to assure their service qualities at the receptions and all the other nurse stations. Basically, this is smart hospitals in Africa. It's also a very simple case, but very useful. So the final one is a large public hospital in Shanghai. Compared to our previous cases, the public hospital in Shanghai is quite large. It is founded in the 1920s, which is about like 100 years from now on. And they want to migrate from a traditional PBX to a brand new VoIP systems. It has 6 floors and has multiple buildings. They have 1,000 beds in the patient building and like 2,000 employees to take care of them. This hospital can meet the medical and health needs for like 50,000 people in their surrounding areas. Also, the requirement for this project is reliability and convenience. And we can see now this project is quite large compared to the previous ones. We can see they have deployed different sizes IP-PBX in their server rooms. The first one is OM 8000. It supports 8,000 extensions max and with hot automated standby to assure the reliability of this system. And OM 1000 digital trunk gateways. They can access to the 30 trunks to provide stable and reliable external lines for the hospitals. And they also use the enterprise level SBC to provide security and access to the mobile extensions. They also deployed MX VoIP gateways to connect to the analog phones in the wards. And they use IP phones in the command center, in the nurse station, doctor's office, and the pharmacy office. So this is the terminals they use in their different buildings and different offices in the hospital. They also choose to use Newlink for their nurse stations because to realize this mobile office for the nurse. This project can provide the high reliability and quick response, smooth communication, easy deployment, and open API features for the hospitals. The first one we want to illustrate is the high reliability because OM 8000 and OM 1000 has this dual power supplies. The OM 8000 IP-PBX that support the telegram grade reliabilities. It has this advanced technologies such as dual power supplies, dual network port redundancy, and it can switch the main and standby IP-PBX like less than 5 seconds, and use the dynamic loading balancing to ensure there are no voice interruption for the hotel VoIP systems. So this is how the high reliability can be used by the hospitals. Also, the quick response, because it has many patients and many consultants in one day. Now, the Newrock IP-PBX support 24/7 automatic operators. We have the customized multi-level RARs for these hospitals. It can be flexible setting by the key destinations to have the patients quickly find the department and the doctors that he wants to ask. Also, we have this smooth communication. We can realize the phone functions such as this internal extensions, phone transfer, conference calls. We can also provide the IP-PBX with a Newlink as this soft phone to realize there is no phone calls will be missed from the nurse or from the doctors. And also this easy deployment. The distance, like I mentioned, they have multiple buildings in one campus for this hospital, and they have multiple floors. If they want to choose a PBX system for this hospital, it would cost too much time and have a very long construction period. With the VoIP deployment, the IP phones can be directly connected to the hospital's internet and connected to the IP-PBX. So this is for the construction period. If the hospital want to expand its extensions to a larger size, they don't have to change the current systems, only have to need more extensions to the IP-PBX. It would be very quick and easy. So also the final one is open APIs, because China has this digitalization trend for the public sectors and for the hospitals and other industries. The hospital is also need to digitalize their operating systems. This is also include their communication systems. So in response to their Ministry of Health's policy, they are comprehensively building this advanced information systems. UROC IP-PBX can provide our API interface to meet their interacting with their HS, KCS, and other hospital information systems. So we also have this built-in AI integration capabilities to prepare the hospitals for the future intelligent upgrade. So these are the 5 major features we can provide for the large hospital in Shanghai. I think we come to the final part. After my introduction, if you have any questions that is solution related, case related, or you have any recent projects, you are more than welcome to share with us. Bella will provide like a 1-year free license of Newlink. If you for this price, if you can provide any feedbacks or pop up any questions. Thank you.
Okay, so thanks, Joanna. So now it's our final part about any questions or feedbacks about our presentation or your ideas about this field. So for the top 3 partners to answer or to share, we also prepared a small gift. It's Newlink 1 free license.